Due to COVID-19, a company called STA Travel has gone under, and with it, all the smaller companies that they used to run are also in big trouble. In New Zealand, there is a company called IEP New Zealand, which used to be run by STA Travel, which is now under voluntary administration. And this will impact all the people that were planning on using their services, all the people that were planning to use the Bunac working holiday visa extension that used to be available, and all the people that are actually already the clients of IEP Travel. We're going to go through the frequently asked question as released by the administration appointees. Alright guys, so in this video we are going to go through the document that was released by Deloitte, which is accounting company which is now in charge of the administration of IEP New Zealand. I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you are going to be able to see exactly which wording they are using, which sentence I am reading, and have all the answer to the question that you may have. The reason why I'm sharing my screen as well is because I usually speak with a bit of a thick accent, and so this will allow you to read along with me and get all the information that you want. But just before you get started, just remember that we're here at NZPocketGuide.com to give you all the information that you need to plan your working holiday in New Zealand and give you all the information that you may ever need to do this whole trip yourself. So you may want to check out www.nzpocketguide.com. It's entirely free and there is so much information for you. We also have a ton of videos on this channel to keep you updated with this whole COVID-19 situation, as well as giving you a lot of information about traveling in New Zealand and thousands of travel tips. So you may want to browse around all that as well. And if you do find this video useful, hitting the like button is a great way to say thank you for all our hard work. Alright, let's get started. So I just did strike out the contact details from that specific company because there is some contact details already in the document that I will be giving to you guys, but I think that calling the head office of that accounting company may not help. Alright, so this company called Deloitte is now the administrator, and they released this document on the 26th of August 2020. And it's titled to IEP New Zealand Limited, Administrator's Appointee, IEP or the company. Alright, so customers of IEP New Zealand Limited, New Zealand only, frequently asked questions, work exchange visa FAQ. FAQ stands for frequently asked questions. So it says, sorry about that, the purpose of this FAQ is to assist customers of the company in understanding how the voluntary administration appointment affects their work exchange visa applications and what happens next. This should be read in conjunction with our FAQ PDF dated on the 24th of August 2020, which contains further detail on the background to our appointment. Please note that due to the high volume of email inquiries, we are not able to respond to all emails individually. If your query is not answered below, please send us a further email to nzstatravel@deloitte.co.nz. So again, that's the email address right here, nzstu. No, I don't want to do that. No, thank you. Alright, so the first question is, what is the status of my work exchange visa in New Zealand application? Alright, the status of your visa should fall into one of three categories. So category A, your visa application has been received by Immigration New Zealand and you have received an application number. So if you have received an application number from IEP or from Immigration New Zealand, this will apply. First up, you fall into this category if IEP has confirmed your visa application number to you. This means that your visa is currently being processed by Immigration New Zealand. We are currently corresponding with Immigration New Zealand and we provide further updates on the method by which you will be notified of your application outcome and provide a further update in the next few days. This hasn't been released just yet at the time of this video. We understand once your visa application has been submitted that you are entitled to remain in New Zealand while your visa is being processed. If you have any doubts as to your status, you may wish to make further inquiries from publicly available sources. So basically they are referring you to Immigration New Zealand. So Immigration New Zealand can be contacted through immigration.govt.nz. They're really busy at the moment, so it's kind of hard to get in touch with them, but we do have actually some other videos about how to get in touch with Immigration New Zealand, and also, yeah, should you or not. All right, so that's for the first category, category A. So that's if your application has been received by Immigration New Zealand and you have an application number. All right, so second category, B, your visa application has been submitted to Immigration New Zealand, but you have not yet received an application number. So if you have not yet received an application number, here's what they say. You fall into this category if IEP has confirmed to you that your visa application has been submitted. This means that your visa has been sent to Immigration New Zealand but has yet to be entered into their system. It is likely to be within their inbound processing system. At this stage of the process, Immigration New Zealand will not have a record of your application. This does not mean Immigration New Zealand has not received your application, but it does mean that they haven't yet entered this into their system. We understand it can sometimes take several weeks for Immigration New Zealand to provide the application number. We are currently corresponding with Immigration New Zealand and will provide further updates on the method by which you will be notified of your application number. We understand once your visa application has been submitted, i.e. it has been sent to Immigration New Zealand and IEP has confirmed this to you, that you are entitled to remain in New Zealand while your visa is being processed. If you have any doubt as to your status, you may wish to make further inquiries from publicly available resources. So again, they are pointing you out to Immigration New Zealand. Now in this case, that actually means that Immigration New Zealand has basically your paperwork somewhere on file and it hasn't been entered into your system. So even if you're calling Immigration New Zealand right now, they just won't have a record of this application. So the only thing you can really do is to kind of wait and see what is happening. Okay. So C, that's the third category. You have not been advised by IEP that your visa application has been submitted to Immigration New Zealand. At this point, they say, we strongly recommend that you consider other visa options. The administrators are not currently in a position to submit your visa application on your behalf. We will notify you if this changes. In short, if you were in the leeway in between the time when IEP went under and you just applied and they went under before they actually had the time to give your application to Immigration New Zealand, then you will have to find yourself another visa. The issue with the Bunac and IEP visa is that it was tied to this organization, so we are not sure if this will still exist. Alright, there is other questions. IEP has my passport. So if your passport is currently with IEP, please notify us if IEP has your passport by writing to us at nzstatravel@deloitte.co.nz. Again, on the screen you have the email address right now, and we will respond to you to get your passport returned. We are aware of a small number of instances and have contacted those that we are aware of that are in this situation. So someone should have got in touch. If you do not have your passport with you right now and it is with IEP and you haven't received an email from anyone, you've got to email those people at nzstatravel@deloitte.co.nz. Alright, 3. What happened to the fee that I have paid to IEP for my visa application? They say, we are discussing that what this means for those customers identified as category A and B above. We will provide further information in coming days. Due to the current circumstances, we are not currently in a position to offer any cash refunds for visa applications that have yet to have been submitted, so category C. We are working with Immigration New Zealand on options. In short, it is highly unlikely that the refund is coming your way. That very often happens when a company sadly goes bankrupt. Alright, and 4, who should I contact if I still have more queries? Please direct your queries to the administrator's staff by email to nzstatravel@deloitte.co.nz. Alright, so that's all the information that we have on this situation right now. We wanted to make sure to make a video as soon as we thought it was the right time to do so basically early enough, but once everything has been confirmed. So that's why there was a bit of a delay between the release of the document and us sharing it with you guys. But I hope that helped you. If you are currently on an IEP or Bunac visa, this will impact you. If you were applying for an IEP or Bunac visas, this will impact you as well. If you only have a normal working holiday visa and you do everything on your own, you are sweet to go. There is no need to panic. It's just if you were going through those this company called IEP or Bunac, depending on where you're signing it up from. Anyway, as soon as we get some more information, as usual, we will make a video for you guys and we'll keep you appraised. Again, if you do want to find some support and some help to plan your working holiday in New Zealand, check out nzpocketguide.com. There is really all the information you need right here, and we point you in the right direction for all those kind of, for all kind of questions. And we also run live Q&As. So we actually do live sessions. So there is me, Robin, and then Laura, which we are the two writers behind nzpocketguide.com. We sit on that couch just right here every single Sunday at 8 a.m. New Zealand time. There is the time in your country. In the description below, there's a link. You click there and it tells you what time it will be in your country. It's great to join us for an hour. We actually answer questions in the live chat, so you can type all your questions there and we're here to answer them. You can even leave your question in the comment of any of our videos on YouTube, and we usually print them, and then when we have a little bit of time between questions, we usually answer those one as well. So interact with us and we'll be here to help you and to support you in planning your working holiday visa in New Zealand. In the meantime, thank you very much for liking. Thank you very much for subscribing. We see you around. Thank you very much. Bye bye.